Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Back to introduce you to Montreal author Michael Occhionero, and he has just published his first novel. He joined us here on the BT couch right here from Montreal. Michael, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Let's talk. Where did you get your inspiration to start writing? How did you fall in love with that?
Well, I've been writing for a few years now. I started writing when I was doing my undergrad at Concordia.
Okay.
And I like to think I've gotten a little better since. Yeah, I fell in love with books when I was a teenager, and I've just been pursuing writing since, so...
Well, your newest novel, your first novel, is called Idle Hands. Talk about the title, first of all. Where did the title come from?
Okay, well, the title is derived from an old maxim that goes, idle hands do the devil's work. And I thought that that sentence was probably as good as a one-sentence distillation of the novel as you can get, so I decided to opt for that.
Tell me about the novel. What's the storyline?
Well, I think that the novel's main themes are youth culture and apathy, and I think that apathy is doubly important because of the ways that apathy is so pervasive nowadays, and the things that are marketed to the youth, the pop culture that they ingest, and the I don't give an F attitude that seems to qualify almost everything about the youth. And I think that it's detrimental because of the ways that this blocks self-discovery.
Okay.
And also opens the pathways down to vice. So the novel is about a young adult in Montreal who is fresh out of university. His name is Marcus. And the ways that he is struggling to navigate the waters, the new waters of adulthood, and struggling mostly because of this apathy and its rejection of added responsibility.
Michael, is there any of you in this character at all, or any of your own personal experiences?
I can't tell you how many times I've been asked this question, Derek, but so many times that I've built a resistance to it. But certainly, I think that every time an author employs the use of the I, there will be a certain degree of proximity to the self.
Right.
That being said, all fiction has an element of reality to it. You can't create matter, only move it.
What sort of feedback have you received so far? I know I've read some incredible reviews, by the way, online, so congratulations on that.
Thank you very much,
Derek.
I
Amazing
appreciate
reviews.
that.
But what about other feedback you've received?
Mostly it's been positive, which is wonderful. People have told me that it's funny, that it's entertaining, that it's fast-paced, but with regards to that, I'd like to comment that I tried to write a layered novel, and what I mean by that is that at face value it is easily digestible and entertaining, but as an avid reader myself, I certainly had the avid reader in mind when writing this novel, and so laced it with much subtle imagery, metaphor, symbolism, and grander social commentary. So certainly it's easily accessible. I like to think it's easily accessible, but if you're searching for meaning or enjoy being pushed to think, I think there's something there for you as well.
Well, I think it's obvious just the way you talk about the novel. You want people to take something away from it.
Certainly,
It's almost as a learning experience. What's one of the main messages you want people to take away from the book?
I guess just to be more deliberate in their decisions. You know, I see so many people just going with the flow and living life like a leaf floating in a stream. I think that life is meant to be grabbed by the horns, and that you should do what you want to do. And I think that this is a nice cautionary tale for people who don't grab life by the horns.
I can't wait to read the book. I'm looking forward to it. I want to talk to you a little bit about other projects. Are you working on anything else at the moment?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm incredibly busy right now. I'm taking a master's degree, a Master of Arts with a focus on literature at Queen's University at the moment. But I also have two literary projects in the works, the first of which is a poetry collection. I also write poetry, but this collection is also a collaboration with an array of Montreal artists, one of whom is Ariel Lacombe, who made the cover for this book. And they're going to be creating visual accompaniments tailored to the pieces that resonate most with them. And the other thing that I'm working on is another manuscript for a second novel. It's nearly complete. However, I've had to shelve it for the time being for a little bit because it's been overwhelming with the master's degree.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the new manuscript is a dystopian fiction set in the near future that treats the topic of artificial intelligence and the ways that advances in artificial intelligence are changing what it means to be human.
You have an incredible mind. I cannot wait to read this novel and looking forward to your next. I want to mention, too, you have a book signing coming up. And by the way, beautiful imagery. I love the cover of the book. Book signing at Indigo Laval on October 29th. That's from 12 to 5 p.m. You can go and meet Michael, get your book signed. Michael, congratulations on the success of your first book.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to the next one. Don't go away. More coming up. It's a high of 19 out there, but Catherine Verdun-Diamond has more details coming up right here on BT.